Good afternoon, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I welcome you to this Thursday afternoon. So, good afternoon, everyone. I will wait and see if anybody enters the chat, and then we will get started with some American trivia. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. I did see a lot of you in the chats earlier with other streams. So I do welcome anyone in. I'm Amy of AJC Magic TV. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Um, if you are enjoying this stream, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We will be, we usually do merchandise and pins and Disney and various other places around the um, Pennsylvania and Florida, around the United States. So give it a few moments, see if anybody hops in, and then we'll go from there. Otherwise, I will end the stream and check in with everyone later. So I do thank anyone who will be joining in. It's much appreciated. And feel free to share out the stream. Just trying to share out the stream here a little bit. So I'll go from there. Oh, if nobody comes in, I'm not going to say I'll end it. I may end up going and doing something different than maybe do a live stream outside because I plan on heading out somewhere after I was done with the stream. So we'll go from there in a moment. Oh, it seems like everybody went busy there, even though they were just in a stream. But that's okay. I didn't pre plan it or anything like that. Hello, Pam Spam. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to share out the stream a little bit to generate some business here. I know it's noontime for some people and ready for lunch. I know some people are at work. I've been doing okay, Pam. I'm just getting ready. I'll be heading back to work on Monday after being off for the 2 month um, hiatus period. So it is time for my company to open back up. So I'll be heading back. I know different parts of Pennsylvania where my company is, they have since opened, but some of the areas that I live in will start opening next week. So I'll be heading back to work. So trying to get that together, wrap up anything that I had started before I go back. Yeah, I hope it does too. Um, it seems like um, it should. I don't really work with the public per se. I do have coworkers in an area. Hopefully, everybody respects each other's space and follows the rules that have been set. So, so and kind of going through my mail because I know I should pull out some. I did grab some magic mail and I forgot to bring it over with me whenever I came into here. So I'm going to hop right out real quick just to grab that. Yeah, it's kind of tough because, um, you know, I'm sure when we all get back, um, a lot of them will be kind of chatting and stuff like that. But I know before I left my work, we actually had a lot of uh, there will be a lot of a lot of work that we had to leave that we really couldn't do from home. So that's one of the reasons why I was not working for the last 2 months. So I know that's all sitting there waiting. Plus, then with our offices reopening again, we'll be getting tons more work. Yeah, I want to grab the mail real quick, the magic mail that I received from different people, just so they know that I've gotten it and everything, and it's kind of fun. So I'll be right back. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Actually, Pam, I was lucky enough where I didn't have to file for unemployment. Not that I want to talk about it, but my company was very gracious about everything. So that's the whole thing. Good afternoon, Tori Camilla. Thank you for joining. Pam, my favorite characters, of course, is Mickey Mouse, and then I like Tigger. Out of the Winnie the Pooh characters, Tigger is my favorite. So Mickey Mouse, Tigger. um, I like Stitch. He's also another one, Stitch. And there's a few others like Pluto. He's kind of fun to meet. So I kind of like the Fab Five characters, but Mickey is my favorite, most favorite one, and then of course Tigger. And I'll go ahead and show some of the magic mail that I had received. I can't find it right now, but I did receive the pin that I won on Jeff and Kelly, the Mickey Bunch, Jeff Dole with Dad and Mickey Bunch. I received the pin that I got from Kelly. And I not sure I put it in with a bunch of other pins and because I was cleaning up and trying to organize my pins. So I'll have to pull that out, but I did receive that. The other thing, I kind of got this back a while back, but I just want to make sure that they know that I've gotten it. But this I had received from Disabled Disney. One night they were doing a game, and and I won stickers. So they're kind of cute stickers. That's fun. I usually put them on the outside of envelopes or even cut out some if I know it's somebody's favorite character and stick them in a card. Oh, no problem, Mike. Thank you for joining in. But but this is from Disabled Disney. I had gotten this a while back. I know I was on one of their streams and they had asked about it. So I just wanted to thank them for this great prize of the stickers. And that way they know if they ever stop in one of my streams that I've received their stickers. Yeah, Pam, they were giving away a bonus pin, and I was hoping it was going to be one of his villains pins, but it ended up being another type of one. It's kind of cute. It's a little Donald Duck kind of thing. I think it was a Tsum Tsum pin of Donald Duck. And then these ones I just got in the mail. It'll go with my other all-star pins that were for sale, but this one is Stitch on a surfboard. So that'll go with that. So far I have the first four. I'm not sure how when the other ones will come out. I'll have to look and pay attention. it's very hard to right now to buy anything on Shop Disney, so it's kind of frustrating. Plus, these may not be on Shop Disney once the parks reopen in the stores, so I'll have to keep an eye out and have Ange and Jeff keep an eye out since they're going to be down there most of the time and everything. Hello, Jeffrey Resendez. Good afternoon. And this is the Queen of Hearts one also. And I also was like on a couple of pin sites where they do pin sales on Instagram and gotten a few good many of them that are older pins and stuff, but I haven't decided what I'll do with them. And I got a couple pairs of socks of Mike Wazowski and Ewoks that I'll probably use as prizes or gifts or something. But they're like more ankle socks and stuff. So, but these were some of the mail items that I received. And then I did order face masks from Cargo that are Mickey Mouse. So these are the ones that I got from Cargo that I ordered from. So they're very nice. Hello, Jeff Resendez. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm hoping once the Disney store opens up, they'll feature a lot more pins also. I ordered these. I do have other ones, so I'll be able to rotate masks around because it'll be required when I go back to work to have it on. So this is kind of light and airy. Hello, Monarch Moments. Thank you for joining. But this, yeah, so just, I know, yeah, she's very talented. There's a lot of people out there that do the different masks and everything. Since I do have other masks, I'll be able to rotate some different ones around. So I didn't really go out there and buy that many because I actually was lucky enough when I had my transplant that I actually still had a whole 2 boxes of masks available. So that was all the mail there. Hang on one moment. Just going to share this out one moment to a couple people. I know this time of day it's lunchtime. Hello, Shelly Starwalker. Thank you for joining. It was great seeing you on Mama Mouse's stream. And great information and very talented with everything. It's amazing how many different people out there do great drawings and photos and stuff like that. I mean, I do photos and things and I try to get good angles, but it's not really a hobby type of thing for me. I'll take pictures and stuff like that. In fact, when I went to Zimbabwe, I probably had over 2,000 pictures that are sitting on a card right now that I did get some developed in a photo book. I'll have to share that again sometime, but I do have a stream that I talked about. Hello, Penguin Master. Thank you for joining. That I talked about my Zimbabwe trip and everything. So it's really pretty cool. And especially all the different drawings like Pam draws, you draw, Timothy Rainwaters draws. There's all kinds of different people out there that have picked up drawing or they draw. I know Noah draws. So okay, Jeffrey. So I was gonna play some American trivia. I'm actually getting pretty close to my 4,000 watch hours. I have about a little under 200, but so I'm just gonna stay on here for a little bit. Hello, Dennis Algazi. But this is the game we're gonna play for a little bit. I'm just trying to pick up get that last bit of hours there. So Yeah, the sunset pictures are really nice there, Jeff. So a lot of the different sunsets, and especially like if you're over the water. I know I go up the Erie sometimes, and that late afternoon going into the nighttime, they get some really nice views of the sunset and stuff out on the beach or peninsula, depending on what part of the peninsula you're on. Thank you, Pam's fam. That's very nice of you. I know I've been, I know a lot of different people. I know Tina McNeil has done that. And my nephew and niece, I've been kind of bugging them to get that going for me. But we'll get started on the game. Good morning, Dances with Goofy Adventures. Rhonda, thank you for joining. Yeah, this will be kind of one of my. Okay, thank you, T. Marie. Yeah, this will probably be one of my last like daytime streams since I'll be going back to work next week. I usually work during the day, so I'll be mainly in the chats. I try to listen and play different, listen to the different streams and stuff. I'll miss a lot of you guys because I won't be able to talk or get on the streams or anything like that until after I get off work or at my lunchtime. So that's the thing there. So. Yes, Dennis, I did like the movie, the Hunchback of Notre Dame movie. I also like the musical play that they did at Disney Hollywood Studios back in the day. They actually had a stage show back in the back lot where now Galaxy's Edge is. And yes, happy birthday, Jeff Resendez. That's tomorrow. So happy early birthday to Jeff. But we're going to go ahead and get started with some American trivia. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already done so. That does help the channel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. But here we go. Just setting up everything. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. We'll go ahead and do the first name, the first question. Which state is nicknamed the Pelican State? Which state is nicknamed the Pelican State? Yeah, finally have my insurance back. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. Hey, Garrett, and any lurkers behind you. And Pam's fam comes in with Louisiana. Way to go, Pam's fam. Welcome in, Raphael Visos Travel. It is Louisiana. I'm going to turn on the light real quick. Kind of dark in here. But Pam's fam gets the first question correct. Hopefully it doesn't fall off of there. Hello, Avery, Cuban American. Thank you for joining, Avery. Really, so many people said it before me, Amy. Oh, let me double check. Oh, Avery did. Avery actually got it first. Sorry about that. Yeah, Avery said LA, which is the abbreviations for Louisiana. So I will give Avery a point and Shelly Starwalker a point since she spelled it out. So Avery and Shelly Starwalker. Sorry, The chat must have jumped on me, and then when I went to look. But Avery and Shelly. Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, it jumped on me, so I'm sorry about that. Welcome in, Garrett, Monarch Moments. Thank you very much. So, should we spell states going forward? I would appreciate it if you spelled the states out if there is a state. These are all different questions. So, there's geography, history, pop, sports, and generalize. Good afternoon or evening, Paranormal Voices. Thank you for joining. Here we go. Next question. Which political party is older, the Democratic Party or the Republican Party? Which political party is older, the Democratic Party or the Republican Party? And Shelley Starwalker gets it with the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party. Shelley Starwalker gets it. It is the Democratic Party. Here we go. Next question. Who directed the 1956 remake of Cecil B. DeMille's The Ten Commandments? They were Dixiecrats first, yes. Who directed the 1956 remake of Cecil B. DeMille's The Ten Commandments? And Avery gets it with Cecil B. DeMille. Avery gets it. So that was kind of a trick question. So it was Cecil B. DeMille was the director. That was a trick question. Mel Gibson and Charlton Heston. Charlton Heston starred in it as Moses. Here we go. Next question. What nickname was given to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in 1909? Nobody beats Avery on trivia, even on Dean's trivia. Yes. Okay, Pam. Be right back. Ooh, like my 4 states question. What nickname was given to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in 1909? And Avery gets it again with the Brickyard. The Brickyard. Avery is on fire. It is the Brickyard. Here we go. Next question. What did 11-year-old Frank Epperson accidentally invent one night after leaving a spoon and a glass of lemonade? What did 11-year-old Frank Epperson accidentally invent one night after leaving a spoon and a glass of lemonade? And Avery gets it again with a popsicle. A popsicle. Originally called an Epsicle because of Epperson. It was originally called an Epsicle, but now it is a popsicle. Way to go, Avery. You're good on all kinds of trivia. Also, well, since Noah mentioned Dean, I do thank Dean Dreamers Empire from the Live Place for hosting my channel. He has a lot of listings of family-friendly channels that do shows and a schedule on every day. So if you're always looking for something, whether it's Disney related or trivia related or whatever, go to theliveplace.com. So thank you, Dean. I gotta go run errands. Okay, Noah, thank you for joining. Have a great day. Yes, and I do have to submit my names to Dean. Okay, here we go. Here is a spelling. How do you spell Arkansas? How do you spell Arkansas? And Avery gets it again, although Visos Travel gave her a close second. But Avery gets it again. What happened on Black Thursday? What happened on Black Thursday? And Visos Travel gets it with the stock market crash. And Dennis actually got the full answer, so a point for Visos Travel and Dennis. So welcome to the board. People wanted... Yeah, that's a good reason too. I said the reason for the crash. Yes, I do see that now. Dow Jones Industrial Average plunging 11%. Wow. I will give you a point for that, Avery. What I'm going to do is the first two people I will give points to. So the first two people that have the correct answer, I will give points to. I know it's kind of changing it, but it's just fun to let everybody not be discouraged or anything. But here we go. The first two people I see the correct answers for. Who were Simon and Garfunkel? Were they comedians, dancers, or musicians? Who were Simon and Garfunkel? Comedians, dancers, or musicians? And Visos Travels and Shelley Starwalker comes in with the answer. Visos Travel and Shelley Starwalker with musicians. You were a close third there. What baseball Hall of Famer was nicknamed the Say Hey Kid? What baseball Hall of Famer was nicknamed the Say Hey Kid? Ah, that was quick there, Griswold. Monarch Moments comes in with the answer, and Griswold Family Vacay gets it with Willie Mays. So, welcome to the board, Griswolds and Monarch Moment. Yeah, our grass will probably need cut by the weekend, but my nephew loves to come because we have a little tractor. So he likes to drive that around. But once he starts driving a regular car, he probably won't be interested anymore. Okay, here we go. Next question. What city holds the largest Mardi Gras celebration in the United States? What city holds the largest Mardi Gras celebration in the United States? You too, Jeff. Have a great day and have a great birthday. And the Griswold Family Vacay and dances. Griswold Family Vacay and Visos Travel with New Orleans. Visos Travel and Griswold Family Vacay. Got it. Your third home. Man, I forgot this was an American and started typing Rio. Oh, yeah. You were in third there, Dances with Goofy. Welcome in, Rachel. Yeah, he only has 1 point though, but complete chaos. Okay, here we go. Next question. What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's largest cave system? What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's largest cave system? Avery and Shelley Starwalker get it with Mammoth Caves. Mammoth Cave. Avery and Shelley get the answer correct with Mammoth Caves. That's one place I like to try to go down to. I really like to go. We have a cave area here in Pennsylvania and throughout some of the other areas, but I love to go to one of those giant cave areas. Yeah. Because around here, big cave get a half a point, Amy. No, they don't. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who was the only president of the Confederate States of America? Who was the only president of the Confederate States of America? Francis with Goofy get 1 point, and Dennis Algazi gets the other point. It was Jefferson Davis. Jefferson Davis. So Dances with Goofy and Dennis Algazi. Welcome to the board, Rhonda. Yeah, I even pulled this one out for you, Danny. Here we go. Next question. What animated 3D movie starred Gru, a supervillain who adopts three girls? Okay, Rhonda. What animated 3D movie starred Gru, a supervillain who adopts three girls? Avery gets it, and Monarch Moments with Despicable Me. Despicable Me. So Monarch Moments and Avery gets it. Way to go, Avery and Garrett. Right now, Dennis and Garrett are tied with 2 points, but Avery is ahead. Pretty close there, Penguin Master. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who first broke the gender barrier in NASCAR racing in 1949? Who first broke the gender barrier in NASCAR racing in 1949? And Bermuda. No, not the GoDaddy chick. Avery gets a point. If you can come up with the last name. But her first name was Sarah. Not Donica. Avery gets a point, not Sarah Lee. So Avery gets it right with Sarah Christensen. Sarah Christensen. Way to go, Avery. You are the knowledge buff here. Yeah, we actually have a Sarah Lee bakery here. In fact, I think that's where they actually come from, around here somewhere. Sarah Lee, unless they do have other manufacturers, but we actually have a Sarah Lee bakery that bakes a lot of their raisin breads and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. The pineapple plant is native to Hawaii. True or false? The pineapple plant is native to Hawaii. True or false? Avery and Monarch Moments gets it with false. Avery and Monarch Moments gets it with false. It is false. Although they do have pineapples everywhere. That's the weird, you think, I wonder what country or what state. It doesn't say. I thought maybe it would give an answer. True or false, the pineapple plant is native to Hawaii. I'm guessing probably some other Polynesian island or tropical island, but it doesn't even give the answer. It just says it's false. Garrett is cheating. It's like, Garrett, don't you have kids to tend to? Okay, here we go. Next question. What state is nicknamed the Prairie State? What state is nicknamed the Prairie State? Okay, Avery, thank you for that information. That's why I figured it probably was somewhere else. So far, I see one person with the correct answer. I'll give a few more moments, and otherwise, that person will be the only one. And Visos Travel. So Avery and Visos Travels gets it with Illinois. With Illinois. That's kind of surprising that Illinois is the prairie state. I would have thought Kansas or one of those other states that's more prairie like, but Illinois is the prairie state. Yes, wow. Okay, here we go. Next question. What president was nicknamed Honest Abe? What president was nicknamed Honest Abe? Avery and Visos Travels gets it with Lincoln. Lincoln. And since Garrett put the full name Abraham Lincoln for a point. Here we go. Next question. We're going on to the next question. Oh, okay. Okay, Shelly, be right back. Here we go. I'm going on to the next question here. What popular toy was discovered during World War II when scientists were researching substitutes for rubber? What popular toy was discovered during World War II when scientists were researching substitutes for rubber? Not Play-Doh. Dances with Goofy, Rhonda gets a point, and Avery gets a point. So Dances with Goofy and Avery with Silly Putty. With Silly Putty. Yeah, I love the or the Silly Putty, especially when you put it down on the cartoons and it stuck onto it. That was pretty cool. They might, or it might be in like those retro stores or something, but I don't know. Probably have to check on Amazon if they have it. I know they have slime stuff or other variations of Silly Putty. Here we go. Next question. What trophy is awarded to the most outstanding college football player? What trophy is awarded to the most outstanding college football player? Okay, Pam, I'll have to check it out when I go to this one store that does retro type of items. The Griswold family vacay and Dances with Goofy gets the points with the Heisman Trophy. With the Heisman. Oh, okay. I'll have to check down that out too. Sometimes I go down there and our owls aren't that big and then I don't see it. So here we go. Next question. The Pathfinder spacecraft landed on what planet in 1997? The Pathfinder spacecraft landed on what planet in 1997? And Bezos travel and the Griswold family gets it with Mars. Bezos travel and Griswolds get it with Mars. Yeah, Gumby can have um, Silly Putty in his next drama. Welcome in, Piglet Roo Loves Disney. Thank you for joining. Here we go. Next question. What island in California was once called Pelican Island? What island in California was once called Pelican Island? And Dances with Goofy and Monarch Moments gets it with Alcatraz Island. Monarch Moments and Dances with Goofy with Alcatraz Island. Catalina is a good guess, but it was Alcatraz Island. Avery was a close third. Welcome back, Shelly Starwalker. No, you don't get a point for Gilligan's. In fact, when you said that, I'm thinking, come on, Garrett, you should know this. You live pretty close to it. Here we go. Next question. What airship ignited and crashed over New Jersey in 1937, killing 36 people? Yeah, so true. So true there. Avery gets a point for the Hindenburg and Dances with Goofy. So Avery and Dances with Goofy with the Hindenburg. Okay, here we go. Next question. Good afternoon, Sawyer in the middle. Thank you for joining. We're doing some American trivia if you'd like to join in. Nice seeing you. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. Here we go. Next question. Who was known as the hardest working man in show business? Who was known as the hardest working man in show business? Carrot. Not Disney. Not Bob Hope. And Avery gets it with James Brown. Avery, the Cuban American, gets it with James Brown. Way to go, Avery. They're all good guesses, though. Disney, Bob Hope, they're all pretty good guesses. Here we go. Next question. The three drivers won the Indianapolis 500 4 times, each during the 20th century. Name one of them. And you'll get a point for all three that are named. So, three drivers won the Indianapolis 500 4 times, each during the 20th century. Name one of them. Avery gets a point for AJ Foyt. And actually, Avery gets it because he named all three, but it is AJ Foyt, Al Unser, and Rick Mears. So Avery gets the 3 points. Just remember, Indianapolis is usually it's not NASCAR racing. But a lot of good guesses there. Yes, it's IndyCar. I couldn't think Formula One. That's it there, Dances with Goofy. I couldn't think of the name. That's why I just said it's not NASCAR. Formula One. But a lot of good guesses there. But it was AJ Foyt, Al Unser, and Rick Mears. Okay, here we go. Next question. Are there more cattle or people in the United States? Are there more cattle or people in the United States? And Shelly Starwalker gets a point for people, and Dennis. Shelly and Dennis gets it for people. There are more people. Although I'm surprised a lot of people said cattle. There are less Pams. I don't know. I knew a bunch of people named Pam. And still know a lot of people named Pam. Where's the beef? That's the problem. It's disappearing. Let's try something else here. Too many of the people are cattle, so we are right. Yes. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which is larger in area, California or Texas? Which is larger in area, California or Texas? And the Griswold family, Vacay, and Sawyer in the middle gets it with Texas. Griswold family, Vacay, and Sawyer in the middle. Welcome to the board, Sawyers. Growing up, I was the only Pamela in school. And after graduation, I met a ton of people named Pamela. Yes. We had a couple Pamelas in my school. But then, like you said, as you go on into life, there's more. That's anything with. Here we go. Next question. During World War II, an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and what other city? During World War II, an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and what other city? And Visos Travel and Avery get it with Nagasaki. So Visos Travel and Avery. I will give a point update for everyone. Pam's Fam has 1. Avery has 19 points. Shelly Starwalker has 5 points. Dennis Algazi, 3 points. Visos Travel, 7 points. Monarch Moments, 6 points. Griswold Family Vacay, 5 points. Rhonda Dances with Goofy, 5 points. And Sawyer in the Middle with 1 point. So good job so far, everyone. Okay. Welcome in. This our dreams, Jeff or Angela. I'm guessing it's Jeff because there's no emojis after it. Go to bed now at Avery. It's the middle of the afternoon for Avery. Here we go. Next question. What famous building is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Yes, I'm guessing Mike did fall asleep. What famous building is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? And let's see. T. Marie Photography and Avery. T. Marie Photography and Avery. Welcome to the board, T. Marie. And let me check here. And Visos. Let me take a look here. Yeah, my screen has Avery, T. Marie, Visos Travel, Shelly Starwalker. Yeah, I think you're always first on your screens, or at least it seems like that. Ninja mode with schooling and stuff. Oh, yes. Oh, no, I just wanted to make sure because I know chat will jump. And it's kind of weird because with StreamYards, it shows one thing, but then on the regular YouTube app, it shows another thing. So I've been going by the YouTube. Okay, here we go. What baseball team plays home games at Fenway Park? What baseball team plays home games at Fenway Park? Avery and Visos Travels. Avery and Visos Travels with the Boston Red Sox. You got the right answer. With the Boston Red Sox. You got the full answer. But it is the Boston Red Sox. Yes, that would be shame on you there. I'm just reading something that Dances with Goofy. You had to open YouTube and pop out the chat. Then, and StreamYard, share screen and choose application tab. Okay. Let me try that real quick. Nope. it's not doing it. Garrett, I gave you the point for spelling it out. So I prefer, if you can, to be fair for everyone, that you spell out the names. But if you are the first one with the initials, that's why I've been going to the second person also. Plus, I don't want people being discouraged because one person's way ahead and everything too. So I've been okay, Dances with Goofy. Yeah, I tried to look at it, but then it wanted me to switch out. So I'll have to try it later and do that. Play around with it later in a private chat or something. Yeah, okay, Dances with Goofy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get that whole type of thing. So that's why I've been choosing two people. But if you do have the full name after that, I given you a point. Okay, here we go. Next question. In 1964, what did the U.S. Surgeon General warn was dangerous for you? In 1964, what did the U.S. Surgeon General warn was dangerous for you? And Dances with Goofy, Rhonda, and Avery gets it with smoking. Smoking. Not cigars or cigarettes. Smoking. Yeah, I could probably do that. I will do that. Since there are a bunch of people in here, yes, I will go ahead and do that. I will do the first three. What I will do is, eh, if you have the full correct answer, you will get the point, and then the first two. So I'll do the first three with the answers. Okay, that's what I'm going to do for now. The first three people, since there are a lot of people in here. Because I know when I do Disney, there are certain people that know the Disney questions and everything like that. Then people get discouraged and then they don't come back, or the person who has been winning doesn't come back because people are always on them or whatever. So I just want to try to make it fair for everyone. But here we go. Which state is home to Acadia National Park? Which state is home to Acadia National Park? So Avery, Griswold family, and Dennis Algazi gets it with Maine. So Avery, Griswold family vacay, and Dennis gets it with Maine. Bad New Englander. T. Marie. The Battle of Gettysburg occurred in which state? The Battle of Gettysburg occurred in which state? And Avery, Dennis, and Visos Travel gets it. Avery, Dennis, and Visos Travel gets it. Welcome in, Blaine 2007. Welcome in. Joking. Okay, here we go. Next question. After studying at the Cordon Bleu Cooking School, who wrote Mastering the Art of French Cooking? After studying at the Cordon Bleu Cooking School, who wrote Mastering the Art of French Cooking? T. Marie Avery and Visos Travel with Julia Child. T. Marie Photography, Visos Travel, and Avery with Julia Child. Michelle from Monarch Moments. Hey, you never know. I was surprised she was a pilot or was going for her pilot's license. But Jack was French. Yeah, but Julia Child, she left the door open before she took off. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, here we go. Next question. Drafted by the New York Mets in 1965, who threw a record 5,714 strikeouts in his professional career? Drafted by the New York Mets in 1965, who threw a record 5,714 strikeouts in his professional career? And let's see, Monarch Moments, Avery and Griswold Family Vacay gets it with Nolan Ryan. And Monarch Moments came in first on that one. Way to go, Garrett. It is Nolan Ryan. Here we go. Next question. Whose gravestone inscription reads, "Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, I'm free at last"? I remember going to see Nolan Ryan before he retired. Visos Travel. I'm sorry. Yeah, Visos Travel, Blaine and Avery. Visos Travel, Blaine and Avery. Welcome to the board, Blaine. Visos Travel, Blaine and Avery. And Dennis. I'm sorry, Dennis gets it there. As I missed him at the top. Next question. Okay, here we go. Name the 5 Great Lakes. Name the 5 Great Lakes. I'm going to give 1 point for each lake that was named, so there won't be any repeats. So you'll have to come up with another lake once you see the answers. So Monarch Moments gets 1 point. Avery gets 4 points for the rest of the lakes. So it is Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. So Monarch Moments gets 1 point for Michigan, and Avery gets the 4 points. Way to go, Avery and Garrett. Yeah, I kind of tend to forget them too because I live near Ontario and Erie, and then of course there's Lake Michigan. Holmes. Yes, Avery is on fire. George Washington was one of many people who signed the Declaration of Independence. True or false? George Washington was one of many people who signed the Declaration of Independence. Dances with Goofy, Griswold Family, Vacay, and Monarch Moments gets it with false. Monarch Moments, Dances with Goofy, and Griswold gets it with false. Way to go. Ah, that's interesting. Oh yeah, probably in one of his yeah, I forget the treasure hunt movies or whatever. The treasure, yeah, yeah, national treasure. That's interesting that you would find that out in that information. Okay, Pam Spam, thank you for joining. I have to get going. I have an appointment at 2. We'll talk with you all later. Okay, Pam Spam, thank you for joining. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the name of the main starship in the TV series Star Trek? What is the name of the main starship in the TV series Star Trek? Okay, Pam. Dances with Goofy, Avery, and the Griswold family get it with the Enterprise. With the Enterprise, the USS Enterprise. Avery, Griswolds, and Dances with Goofy. Good job. Well, believe it or not, we'll give a point update. Avery has 31 points. Shelly Starwalker has 5 points. Dennis has 6 points. Visos Travel 12 points. Monarch Moments 11 points. Griswolds have 9 points. Dances with Goofy 8 points. Blaine 1 point, Sawyer in the middle 1 point, and T. Marie Photography 2 points. Yes, Avery is a trivia beast. Garrett has a lot of points. I'll have to take a picture of that one. Okay, here we go. Next question. Simone Biles won 4 gold medals in what sport at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro? Simone Biles won 4 gold medals in what sport at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro? Dances with Goofy, Griswold Family Vacay, and Shelley Starwalker with gymnastics. So Dances with Goofy, Griswold Family Vacay, and Shelley Starwalker. Welcome to the board, Shelley. All around vault, floor, bronze, and balance. Yeah, I remember that particular one. A lot of people got that one correct, so that's good. Here we go. Next question. What city is known as the birth of jazz? What city is known as the birthplace of jazz? Visos Travel, Dances with Goofy, and Shelley Starwalker with New Orleans. Shelley Dances with Goofy. Let's see. And Visos Travel, Raphael. Okay. I got Shelley in the wrong spot. Shelley, you have 7 points right now. I missed your name somehow on my thing. But Visos Travel, Dances with Goofy, and Shelley Starwalker with New Orleans. Welcome back, Penguin Master. Okay, we're going to do one more set of cards, and then I need to hop off to go do some errands. You're actually having a good day because you're beating Jeff and by lots of points. Here we go. What was Cape Kennedy renamed in 1973? What was Cape Kennedy renamed in 1973? So Avery gets it. Visos Travel and Monarch Moments with Cape Canaveral. Cape Canaveral. So Avery, Visos, and Monarch Moments. Way to go. Is this really Garrett playing, or is this Hannah playing, or Michelle playing? Because this is the highest points that you've ever answered, Garrett. Okay, here we go. Next question. What was President Teddy Roosevelt's real first name? What was President Teddy Roosevelt's real first name? So, T. Marie Photography, Avery, and the Griswold family with Theodore. With Theodore. T. Marie, Avery, and Griswolds. Way to go with Theodore. Yeah, that's true. Okay, here we go. Who was the youngest member of the Jackson Five? Who was the youngest member of the Jackson Five? And T. Marie Photography, Dances with Goofy, and Visos Travel with Michael. So T. Marie Photography, Dances with Goofy, and Visos Travel with Michael. Way to go. Moonwalking. Next question. During what decade was the first Super Bowl played? During what decade was the first Super Bowl played? Monarch Moments, Avery, and Dennis got it with the 1960s. Monarch Moments, Avery, and Dennis gets it with 1960s. Way to go. Garrett's on fire. The NASDAQ stock market is based in what city? The NASDAQ stock market is based in what city? And Avery, Dances with Goofy, and Visos Travel get it with New York City. Avery, Visos Travel, and Dances with Goofy with New York City. Way to go. Yes, your neck of the woods there, Avery. Good job. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which state nicknamed the Empire State? Which state is nicknamed the Empire State? T. Marie Photography, Monarch Moments, and Visos Travel with New York. T. Marie Photography, Monarch Moments, and Visos Travel with New York. Way to go. Welcome in, Redemption Tech. Thank you for joining. Disney just officially announced closures through June 6th. No official announcements, changes yet for Disney Springs. Ah, interesting. Well, they're probably letting the third party, there are a lot of them are opening, not at once, but I know I've seen only like three were going to open on the 20th, but then I saw that Morimoto's was going to open later, like the 23rd of May, so that'll be still that. So as of 1:49 p.m., Springs is still a rumor started by a union leader. Oh wow, interesting. July for Disney Cruise Lines. Yeah, I didn't have any. I had my trip was April, and then it got canceled, of course. And now I'm just trying to decide when I may want to go down. I may try to go down in July. I don't know about going into the parks, but at least to visit people and hang out. So we'll see. Yeah, we were going to all sleep in Zach's rooms. Oh wow, that's interesting. Probably goodbye to that employee. Okay, here we go. Next question. In the year 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in what building? In the year 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in what building? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see who got the answers. T. Marie Photography, the Redemption Tech, and Dances with Goofy with the White House. Dances with Goofy, T. Marie Photography, and Redemption Tech. Zach with the White House. Way to go. So the guy who's working for the union is leaking information. That's funny. Nope. T. Marie Photography, Redemption Tech, and Dances with Goofy gets it. Sorry, Garrett. Here we go. Next question. What nickname have retailers given the Friday after Thanksgiving? What nickname have retailers given the Friday after Thanksgiving? So T. Marie Photography, Avery, and Dances with Goofy gets it with Black Friday. T. Marie Photography, Avery, and Dances with Goofy with Black Friday. Good job. Stay at home and hide day. But now it's actually on, it should be Black Thursday again, but that's probably why they're not doing that. You're 1 point behind Garrett, Rhonda. 1 point behind Garrett. Welcome in, Sherry. Awesome Sunsets Travel. Thank you for joining. Okay, here we go. Get your typing fingers together. A baseball question. What home run hitter was nicknamed the Sultan of SWAT? What home run hitter was nicknamed the Sultan of SWAT? I see T. Marie Photography, Redemption Tech, and Dances with Goofy with Babe Ruth. So T. Marie Photography, Redemption Tech, and Dances with Goofy with Babe Ruth. Way to go. Welcome in, Sherry. Thank you for joining. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the second most spoken language in the United States? So Dances with Goofy, Avery, and Team. Let's see. Let me double check. Dances with Goofy, Avery, and Redemption Tech with Spanish. Redemption Tech, Avery, and Dances with Goofy. And I did see T. Marie. Okay, the final questions for the day coming up. Grr, take the bracket off that. Okay, here we go. Hell's Canyon, also known as Seven Devils Canyon, is located on what river? Hell's Canyon, also known as Seven Devils Canyon, is located on what river? Not Death Valley. I see one correct answer so far. What river? Not the Colorado River. So Avery, Monarch Moments, and Dances with Goofy get it with the Snake River. Avery, Monarch Moments, and Dances with Goofy with the Snake River. Dances with Goofy, you are on fire. Yes, you got a point. Yeah, you pulled ahead of them pretty big, too. Okay, here we go. Next question. During what decade was the first transcontinental railway completed? 1860s, 1890s, or the 1920s? Okay, Monarch Moments, have a great day. During what decade was the first transcontinental railway completed? 1860s, 1890s, or 1920s? Let's see. I have Redemption Tech, Avery, and T. Marie Photography with the 60s, 1860s. So Redemption Tech, Avery, and T. Marie Photography. Have a great day, Penguin Master. Thank you for joining. See you later, Garrett. And if Shelly's Starwalker, or you're still here, Shelly. We only have three more questions, so then we'll end the stream. So 3 more questions if you can hang on for them. Have a great day, Penguin Master. Have a great day, Garrett, or anyone who else have left already. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who wrote the play Death of a Salesman? Who wrote the play Death of a Salesman? I have to go play with my new food saver. Well, Avery, Redemption Tech, and Dances with Goofy with Arthur Miller. Redemption Tech, Avery, and Dances with Goofy with Arthur Miller. Way to go. Here is a football question. What were the Portsmouth Spartans renamed after the team moved to Detroit? What were the Portsmouth Spartans renamed after the team moved to Detroit? And Avery, Dances with Goofy, and Visos Travels with the Lions. With the Lions. Way to go. And our final question of the day, the final question of the game. Where can one read Emma Lazarus' sonnet, The New Colossus? Where can one read Emma Lazarus' sonnet, The New Colossus? Oh, wow, that's interesting, Rhonda. So Avery, Zach, and Visos Travel with the Statue of Liberty. Avery, Redemption Tech, and Visos Travel with the Statue of Liberty. Okay, everyone. That was the last question. I do thank everyone for joining. I will give the points. Avery is our big winner with 41 points. So Avery is the big winner today. He has 41 points. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 18. Visos Travels is my second place winner with 19 points. Dances with Goofy has 18 points. Monarch Moments Garrett had 15 points. The Griswold Family Vacay had 11 points. Shelley Starwalker and Dennis Algazi had 7 points. T. Marie Photography had 10 points. Redemption Tech Zach had 6 points. And Sawyer and Blaine each had 1 point. Great job, everyone. Great job. Avery, thank you for joining. Yes, you guys all came pretty close there. I like the first 3 responses getting a point. Yeah, I do in a way, especially if somebody's kind of blowing away the competition. So it does kind of tighten it up a little bit and doesn't discourage people. So I will try and do that at times when games get further away on there. So, but yes, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I hope you have a great day. I hope you all stay safe, especially as various places around the country are starting to open up and you can move around a little more. Just follow the rules. I know I'm going to be heading back to work next week, so that'll be kind of an interesting time because usually, though, I don't really work with the actual public, but I do work with coworkers around me, and a lot of times at this time I still go home and and go. Okay, Rhonda, I will let you know on that. So I do thank everyone for joining. Be safe. Have a great day. And um, hope you guys all have a great evening. I'll see you in the chats and let the adventures begin. And thank you all for joining and take care.